Landmines and jellyfish, welcome back to Knives, I guess. And one time I saw Bigfoot at a Shell station in LaGrange. So I got two things here for you, and the first one is I'm going to shout out the EDC-Zone. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, do me a favor, go drop a sub. He is at like maybe 1,970 subscribers last I checked. He's almost to that magic 2,000 mark. And he's a Blade brother in Mexico, so he does a lot of pocket checks, and I've seen a few things now that we can't get in the States, which is always interesting. But he does longer reviews. He started doing those, and that man went through and added the translations and subtitles for me because I asked. That's really cool. That's worthy of a sub. So yeah, do me a favor, go hook him up, and maybe you'll see something we don't get here in the States. All that being said, though, we're going to take a look at the Monikala Assault Team 1, and you can see some of the purple in there now. So I did the flame treatment on the titanium the other day, and the colors settled down to a nice, even purple all the way across. To me, it's beautiful. And because I like it so much, it's worthy of a bead, and this is the one I put on here. And that's a piece of inlace acrylister, which, again, is brutal on my tools, and it's a pain to turn, but man, that looks cool. So I've had this on me for a few days at work, and one thing I'll say right now, the ergos and the way this thing is, the way it's done, this is as comfortable as a bug out to carry. Like, I really don't notice it unless I'm sticking my hand in the side of my pants to tuck in my shirt or something like that. And with the lanyard bead, getting it out of there is so damn easy. I love it. One thing I did do, let's flake the bean, is I went in and lightened up the detent a little bit. And this thing, the plate that holds the detent ball has a little notch that lines up with a notch right here. Or it's got a little tab that lines up with a notch right here inside the frame. So there's only so far you can push it out, and only so far it can relax. However, I did remove that plate, and I backed it off a little bit, and it's working a lot better now. It's just it needed the detent to be lightened up a little bit. Let's flick the bean. And it's happy. And the edge on this thing is crazy good. A good litmus for these things is cutting the plastic off of pallets. A good edge will cut through multiple layers, 2 or 3 of them, okay, but when you hit that single layer, any edge problems will show up and it'll hang up and tear. A really, really good edge will blast through it like you're cutting water, and this thing, it really did that. So this thing has been a really good carry. It's been a really good knife for doing what I got to do, and I did have to go into a couple layers of cardboard, and as sharp as it is, I still had a lot of control over it, and it was a really small, weird-shaped piece. So for it to be able to do that without leaving me scared I was going to cut myself and the other hand really deep, that's some really high praise for it. Like, I really like this thing, and for 36 bucks, even if you don't flame treat the titanium, I think it's very, very much worth the money. It's a 14C 28N blade. Words are really hard. And I think you can see the color there too. I'm really proud of the way this turned out. I would have liked it to look a little bit different, but this is very good. So, again, I highly recommend this one if you want a titanium knife or a modern that's in the budget end. This thing is really, really, really good. I can't think of a whole lot else to add, besides just saying it's good, and I recommend getting one. So I am going to leave that thought, and we are going to say, all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Thank you for the subscribers. I still have more popping in, and I am so grateful. We are on our way to 1,000. And thank you for the comments. I love at least seeing some feedback. And all that being said, y'all have a nice day.